The Centre Party is an agrarian political party in Norway. Ideologically, the Centre Party is positioned in the centre on the political spectrum, and it advocates for economic nationalist and protectionist policy to protect Norwegian farmers with toll tariffs, and it supports decentralization. It was founded in 1920 as the Farmers' Party, and from its founding until 2000, the Centre Party joined only governments not led by the Labour Party, although it had previously supported a Labour government in the 1930s. This turned around in 2005, when the party joined the Red-Green coalition government led by the Labour Party. Governments headed by prime ministers from the party include the short-lived Kolstad and Hunt sides cabinet between 1931 and 1933 and the longer-lasting Borten's cabinet from 1965 until 1971. The Centre Party has maintained a hardline stance against Norwegian membership in the European Union, successfully campaigning against Norwegian membership in both the 1972 and 1994 referendums, during which time the party saw record-high election results. Subsequently, the party proposed Norway's withdrawal from the European Economic Area and the Schengen Agreement. The Centre Party favors an economically protectionist policy to protect Norwegian farmers with toll tariffs and recently declared Norwegian nationalism to be a positive force. The party was founded at the National Convention of the Norsk Landmannsforbund during the 17th to the 19th of June, 1920, when it was decided by the association to run for the 1921 Norwegian parliamentary election. In 1922, the association was renamed to the Norwegian Agrarian Association, and the political activity of the group was separated as the Farmers' Party. During the 8 decades since the Centre Party was created as a political faction of a Norwegian agrarian organization, the party has changed a great deal. Only a few years after its creation, the party broke with its mother organization and started developing a policy based on decentralization. The 1930s have in the post-war era been seen as a controversial time in the party's history. This is partly because Vidkun Quisling, who later became the leader of National Samling, was Minister of Defense in the Farmers' Party Kolstad and Hunt side cabinets from 1931 to 1933. However, Quisling was not a member of the Farmers' Party. While there were fascist sympathies among parts of the Farmers' Party's electorate, the Farmers' Party itself never supported fascism, and it was the Farmers' Party that enabled the first stable Labour cabinet in Norway. In 1935, they reached a compromise with the Labour Party which led to the Nygaardsvold cabinet. In addition, the Farmers' Party was represented in the wartime cabinet by Anders Fjellstad, who served as a consultative councillor of state. Political scientist Trond Nordby argues that the Farmers' Party has been given an undeservedly bad reputation from this time, and that the party was not really as dark brown as some claim. In 1959, the party briefly changed its name to the Norwegian Democratic Party Democrats. But it soon had to change the name again due to election technicalities. In June 1959, the name was changed to the current Centre Party. This happened out of the need to attract an additional electorate with the continuing decline of the agrarian share of the population. The party's membership numbers peaked at 70,000 in 1971. From 1927 to 1999, the party published the newspaper Filekate. In local elections, the party has enjoyed strong support in several small municipalities, where the party has a strong influence. After the 2007 Norwegian local elections, 83 of the mayors in Norway represented the Centre Party. Only the Labour Party had more mayors and the Centre Party had more mayors than any other, relative to party size. The Centre Party had been a part of both centrist and centre-right coalition governments from 1963 to 2006 governments, one of which was led by a prime minister from the party. Since the 2005 Norwegian parliamentary election, the party ran for government together with the Labour Party and the Socialist Left Party as the Red-Green coalition, with the Centre Party constituting the green part of the alliance. The coalition was successful in winning the majority of the seats in the Stortingen negotiations, followed with the aim of forming a coalition cabinet led by the Labour Party's leader Jens Stoltenberg. These negotiations succeeded and the Centre Party entered the second Stoltenberg cabinet on 17 October 2005 with 4 ministers. The Red Greens were re-elected to government in the 2009 Norwegian parliamentary election. It has been argued that the party's ideology moved more towards social democracy in the end of the 1980s. The party is known for its support of high toll tariffs on foreign cheese and meat called toll protection, as well as their proposal to shoot all wolves in Norway. However, this has lately been rejected as the party's policy by Sandra